Hi everyone, it's Simon here from Sterling Business Coaching, and today I'm stood in front of this incredible wisteria that, after being away for a week on holiday, I suspected it might not be here in flower when we came back. And somewhere just over my shoulder is the bird nest of the blue tits that I showed in one of my previous videos where they were flying in and out. Today I want to talk about the location and the positioning of our success, and what this great wisteria shows us of what we need to do in our business to get this incredible result, but also how we can get better results in better time. See you in a moment. Now, as I walk around in front of this wisteria and just give you an absolute idea of the complete size of this thing, and before it used to go more that way towards the other corner of the house, but of course when we had the balcony built, we had to trim the wisteria back and then grow it the opposite way. But the reason I'm showing this wisteria today, I'll just get my cranky patio heater out the way, is because this wisteria has been here for nearly 20 years. And it's got some incredible long flowers, but it's taken it such a time to grow because the back of this house faces north, so it doesn't get much sun. So it's not ideal growing conditions for such a great plant as this. So whilst it has grown, whilst it's delivered the results, it's taken a lot of nurturing, a lot of feeding and watering to encourage it to grow in what is not an ideal location. The one on the front of the house, in front of our neighbour's house, which I don't know, let's see if we can just go and have a quick look at this over the fence there. You can probably just see that on the front of their house there. That has only been there for a very short time, but it's grown so much better because it's in a different environment. It's an environment where it gets more sun, it gets more exposure, and certainly it's ideal. And in our businesses, we have to think about the same. We have to think about where we're putting our elements of what we want to grow, the products, our services. Are we putting them in the right place for success? Are we positioning them so that they have the best chance, not just of achieving success, which clearly this does eventually, but how can we get the success and the flowers and the fruits of our efforts and our inputs much, much quicker? Well, we put our seeds, we put our positioning in a place where it has the best environment for growth. And I want you to think about things that you might be working on in your business this week. It might be a new product, a new service. It might be you're trying to scatter it too thin and you're trying to not just plant one seed, but you're planting 2 or 3 seeds hoping that one's going to work, which also has a problem of slowing things down. Or perhaps you're creating a product or a service where you just look at it and think, yeah, actually, is it in the right place? Am I giving it the best chance to grow, but to grow quickly? Now, sometimes we don't want fast, straggly growth, but we want good, solid growth. So look at the conditions. When you buy a plant, in fact, here's one on our tree here. Just notice as I'm standing here, when you buy a plant, if I can get the label, there very often is a label on it, and this label says minimum temperature, and it says full sun loving, deciduous tree, neutral soil. So that we planted there, which you can see, because that actually gets light that comes through that passageway. So when the sun comes up, that tree there gets more sun, and it's on its 3rd set of flowers that you can see there already. So think about your products, think about your services. Are you putting them in the conditions that they need for success and for growth? For whatever that fruit is that you want them to bear, have you got the best possible chance of getting that fruit, of getting that success from its location. Then think about the nurturing. Who's looking after it? Who's going to tend to it every day? Who's going to prune it? Who's going to look after it? Who's going to feed it? Have you got all the right ingredients in place for success as well? And you might have all the right ingredients and you will get the results, but it will take much longer. This wisteria here could have had the results in 5 years, not 20 years, if it had been on the front of the house, not the back of the house. And it's as simple as that. And sometimes we have to look at the items in our business with that same simplicity. Is it in the right location? Is it in the right position for growth? I'm going to keep saying that over and over again because I'm really passionate about that this week, because I'm seeing so many people that I work with, so many coaches that I've started working with, who are doing lots of the right things, but what they're not doing is putting the foundation in the right location. And that's what you need to do in your business right now. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to get this chopped and changed together, get the intro and the outro in here. And as always, if you want to reach out to me and talk to me about your plans, and if they're in the right location, then just go to timewithsimon.com. And hopefully you'll see the banner going across the bottom of this video when it's being edited and published. There goes the train. But yeah, schedule 30 minutes with me. No sales pitch guaranteed. Just spend 30 minutes with me talking about your plans and where they can go. And I'll see you all on the next Monday's Moment video. Bye for now. Oh, and by the way, this is Tuesday, not Monday, because yesterday was a public holiday. Bye for now.